Damn, man, who the fuck I'm finna play with? I'm finna play with Justin Fields on the Jets.
And after the brief pause, welcome back to the NFL on EA Sports. Action back in the second quarter. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's on the move. Launching deep down the right sideline.
Oh, man.
To go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now
Come
it's
on,
3rd
bro.
down.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds. Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's looking deep once again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields now on 4th. Escapes the pocket. He's trying another one deep.
Damn,
And that
should
one's
have
going to
just
be
went
knocked
with
away,
it.
and that's going to force a change in possession.
Should have
And
went
a
with just out.
surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Up and good from Joseph. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Right.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Too high.
Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Complete. It's Bourne. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
On the set.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set up. Set up.
On play action, here's May.
Damn, man.
That one's cut along the left sideline.
I gotta get to this nigga, man.
It's a pickup of 26. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is ahead for about 5. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Set. Set, go.
Running it again with Gibson.
How the fuck he get past y'all?
Enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Oh, that was a pig.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First and goal, Stevenson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jets get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, we're good. Hey, can. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Got for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Right.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Here we go, right.
Fields out of the gun. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, right.
A give left side for Hall. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Fields looking to throw.
Ooh. Damn it, I had seen.
They're able to drop him.
He got it.
And that pushes him back.
Close.
3rd down coming up.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Here's Fields to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Come on, Lazard.
Well, they had the
Come on,
certainly
bro.
didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Here we go. Alpha. Go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. Taking a big shot for the end zone.
Ah, I threw it too late. Ah, I threw it too late. I couldn't believe he birthed him, bro. I seen them. Oh, my God. Oh.
Fridays, even tuning it up on
I
savvy.
threw it too
It's
late.
all about protecting. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Let's go now. Ready.
May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him
Throw
there.
that defense off with him.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to pay off.
No, come on, gang.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out
You
of
gotta get
bounds.
to
Looks
this
a little short of the
motherfucker, man.
35.
Ready.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
70 Lion. Bronco switch. Roll. Smash.
To the air yet again, May. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
19 Tiger. Set. Ready. Shot alert. Check. Panther.
From the gun, it's May. Flushed out of the pocket.
What?
Oh, he's going to run for it. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him
There's
calling
no
his own
way.
number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Panther 60.
To the air on 1st down, May. Henry on the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go. Set.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. He's within striking distance. And
Bro,
he's finally
I
taken
can't
down
figure
the
this
7-yard
defense
line.
out like, oh, fucking man.
That's a pickup of
Fuck, bro.
17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. 8. Set. Ready. Hut. Go.
Stevenson with another carry. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
60 Bison. Go. Set up.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Wangu now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Delta. Tonight.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Oh, shit. No, hell no. Hell no. I was like, hell no. Hell no, bro. What the fuck? That's good defense, though. I'm trying to get these motherfuckers, man. Kansas City Chiefs got some good defense.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in the
Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed,
what the fuck,
he does
bro?
have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Hey, 57. Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Person.
Mahomes going to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback.
43.
But when you're trying to throw inside routes
Yellow.
and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And again, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one good for 37 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Hunt is into the end zone. Touchdown,
They can't
Kansas
tackle,
City.
bro.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm. 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A throw on the run, but
they
that's going to
blitzing
be
in.
incomplete.
That was their first third down
fuck
try
up,
of the
man.
game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On fourth down, Fields eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
15, yellow.
The tight end in motion right.
Fire shot.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is incomplete.
You want
he
to pick
had
it, though.
6
That's my
points
thing.
right
Pick
in
the
his
ball.
hands, but could not hang on. Here's second and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run out of the
Ooh, he
gun
was
with
running that shit with
Pacheco. And
Pachenko.
he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 14. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Hero 50.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the
Shit.
field.
Hey,
He's
man,
got
how
it
y'all
but
missed that,
complete.
bro?
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Trying to figure this trash-ass defense out.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Here we go. Test it. Butt straight. Tonight.
Off play action. Fields.
Ooh, circle.
And the Chiefs
Fuck.
are going to get him.
Here we go.
George Karlaftis. He's the one that got home and
Damn.
takes him down for a
Hell,
loss
that
of
motherfucker,
9.
yeah.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, can. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
Do it too
And he's
short, gang. Fuck, man. Run that back with the Chiefs. Trying to get that Wilson kid going. I don't know, man. Folks don't get open like a number one, bro.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of
Nah.
Set
Last
to
2
go now
games, I
on
was
a
trash.
beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And
What
that's
the
going to
fuck is I
skip
doing
into
over
the end
there?
zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off of play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
But right away, they'll change the look.
Go.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play.
Oh, I should have thrown it a little higher, man. Oh,
Picked off by
yeah, I
Justin
see that
Reed.
shit, bro. I see that shit. That tight end be getting open.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his
That must
caliber, an
be
opening
defensive
drive
flavor.
interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we
He
know
gonna
this
try to run
guy
it.
is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little
Said
nod of
run it
respect
and y'all
across the
still
field
let
for
him get
that one,
past.
and let him
Man,
know
fuck
he'll be
that,
back.
bro.
And all the way in for a Kansas City
That's
touchdown.
crazy, bro.
Isaiah Pacheco, 41 yards. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0.
I don't see what the fuck people see in this defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
On first down, right back to Hall. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Extend.
Fields changing the play.
Set.
Throwing on 2nd down. Fields. And
he
it's
missed
knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he's
Damn,
taken
he
down.
came right in, bro.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf.
They ain't putting up no fight against these motherfuckers,
a real
man.
head scratcher there, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Look how he getting past.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before
Bro, these
being brought
motherfuckers
down,
can't tackle,
second and
gang.
right at a yard. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
Touchdown!
He was right
Mahomes
there, bro.
hitting his target, Travis Kelce on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So out now come the Jets. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Out to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hey,
Now they'll change things up.
551. Hey, can. Tonight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Here we go. All right.
Now back to throw. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 11.
Here we go, side. Go.
Fields now to throw.
Oh shit, right there.
Oh, and his early
Come on, that was right in your face.
continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that shit, man.